Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll share with you almost everything we ate on our 12-day cruise last year on the Carnival Venezia. I can't remember the exact names of these dishes, so I'll try to describe them as best I can. The menus and dishes often change, but this should give you an idea of what kinds of things you can expect. I'll put a heart next to any of my favourite dishes so you can see which I'd highly recommend. The Lido buffet breakfast contained everything you'd expect. Some hot options, plus cold cuts, pastries, fruits and more. Bacon didn't seem to be available every day, which seemed a little bit strange, but maybe I missed it somehow. The staff served it to you, but you still got a good portion. Another thing I loved from the buffet was the French toast, which was perfect with the bacon. I mainly got breakfast from Tomodoro Mexican-Italian fusion restaurant. They were open for breakfast and lunch, and for breakfast you could get things like breakfast burritos and tacos. You can also add extras like cheese, queso fresca and coriander, and they had an impressive selection of hot sauce and salsas. Now on to lunch, which I sometimes skipped if I was still full from breakfast. I really enjoyed the pizza from Pizza del Capitano, as well as the Lido Marketplace buffet and Guy's Burger. I loved the cakes and hot items at the Lido Marketplace, and they had some themed days when they focused more on a particular cuisine. You absolutely have to save some space for the cakes. They were so delicious and served in little cubes so you could try a few at the same time. Here at Life and Louise we love Guy Fieri and we couldn't wait to try his burgers. Sometimes I skipped to the bun and fries and went for a beef patty with melted cheese and then topped it with some chili salad and pickles. If you're on the Venezia then you should definitely try the pepperoni pizza burger with a full-on fried mozzarella patty on top and crispy pepperoni. I also went to the Canal Grande dining room a couple of times for their afternoon tea event. This was free of charge unless you wanted a herbal tea instead of the standard black tea, which was an extra charge. The staff came around the tables offering different sandwiches, canapes and sweets. Now on to the evening meal options, and there are many. I'm going to show you what we had in the main dining room, which is where we ate most evenings. You could normally get a starter, main and dessert. If you're hungry, you can order more than one, but we didn't do that. Some of the soups are very light, some heavier, like the French onion soup. If you want a light starter, the shrimp cocktail is a great option because it's just 4 pieces of shrimp with some sauce. I enjoyed every starter I had here and liked that some of the portions were quite small and not too filling. The menu changes every day to some extent depending on what ingredients are available or whether there's a theme. You can choose one of the permanent options on the menu like the grilled chicken or the broiled strip loin, or go for some more interesting options that you don't always have the chance to try. For example, I tried mahi mahi because this fish isn't something I've seen on menus in England. I'd recommend the vegetarian Indian main course as everything on it was very tasty. I definitely didn't get bored with the choices on the menu and felt that there were always plenty of things I'd enjoy eating. In fact, there wasn't really anything that I can say I disliked or regretted ordering. I just have to mention a serious issue, which is food waste. It isn't unique to the Carnival Venezia, but the unlimited aspect of a lot of food and drink leads to a lot of waste, especially from the buffet and room service. I saw whole burgers and fries left with only one bite taken from the burger. If everyone did this every day, it would be a waste of about 4,000 burgers a day. Remember, you can always get more if you're still hungry, and if you don't know if you're going to like something, only take a small amount to try. I enjoyed all of the desserts and found them to be extremely tasty, especially anything that was citrus or pistachio flavoured. Make sure you try the Carnival melting chocolate lava cake, because I only tried this on the last night and regretted not having it sooner. Now on to the premium dining. There are various options for this, and the one we tried was bonsai sushi. You get a little slip of paper on which you tick what you'd like to order. They have a good range of items for a reasonable price. It's worth giving a try. You can also order a sushi boat for 2 in the main dining room for an extra cost if you want the experience without going to the restaurant. We tried a selection of dishes including miso soup, a noodle bowl, yakitori and a selection of sushi dishes. If you order too much, you can take this away with you for later and store in the fridge in your room. Just don't forget it's there, of course. Personally, I wasn't really a fan of the coffee from the machine on the Lido deck, so I often got a cold brew from Java Blue. Everything here comes at an extra cost, but in my opinion, it's worth it. They also have an extensive selection of cakes, donuts, gelato, milkshakes and more. It's a great place to sit and look out over the ocean. I also really enjoyed the cocktails on the ship, especially the Lynchburg lemonade and the Bahama Mama. Each bar had its own cocktails, so you could always try something different if you want to, depending on where you are. I also loved the wine tasting trios at Frizzante Bar because you could try 3 different drinks for quite a reasonable price. If you're a craft beer fan like I am, then you should try some of the exclusive Carnival beers. I especially enjoyed the Parched Pig, which was available at the Atrium Bar and some of the others too. If you like German beers, you can get Paulaner in some of the bars and could even get an Oktoberfest beer at the Heroes Tribute Bar. Thank you for watching this video. If you've been on the Venezia, what dishes did you like the most? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel, food and lifestyle content. See you next time.